All right, guys, we are live Friday night. Hope everybody had a good week and has a good weekend. And happy Good Friday. Enjoy your Easters, all that good stuff. And yeah, gonna do Criterion collection Blu-rays and the Vestron video releases. And yeah, see who joins in and what all else goes on tonight. And yeah, I gotta fix this camera. I don't know, feel weird. So I don't have too many Criterions. I only got a handful. I haven't really bought too many. I only get them during like the half off sale and everything. Jimmy's Addiction, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining. Um, yeah, I don't really buy too many Criterions and stuff. Just like titles that I know of and everything. I don't buy a lot of those like foreign films and stuff like that. So, uh, which is a lot of the Criterions. So I need to get the Night of the Living Dead one that just came out and the Silence of the Lambs for sure. But I just haven't gotten to it for whatever reason. Oh, sorry. uh, yeah. So start off with like the thicker cases, the box, slip cases, and that is Videodrome, awesome movie. David Cronenberg, love this one. I haven't watched a lot of these Criterions, but yeah, this one's really good. Definitely recommend this one if you guys aren't into Criterions and you're thinking about getting into them. This is one I would definitely pick up for sure. And then another one I would highly recommend is the Scanners one. This classic film. I haven't watched it since I got the Criterion, but yeah, really nice set. So, and then one I picked up from Disc Replay for like 11 or 12 bucks. It's kind of on the fence about getting this. Still haven't watched it. I hear it's kind of hard to get through and everything. So just got to find the right time to dive into this, I guess. But yeah, that is Salo or the 120 Days of Sodom. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get around to watching it, but I probably will at some point. I couldn't pass up the price on that. And then next one here, another fantastic film. Absolutely love this edition too. That is Repo Man with Emilio Estevez. Really strange movie, but yeah, really like this one a lot. Just another one I definitely recommend picking up if you're just getting into Criterions and stuff. Definitely worth the purchase. I mean, like I said, I don't buy any of these unless it's like half off or something, or other places have them at that half off price. But Barnes and Noble does it like twice a year. Best time to pick these up. Haven't checked this one out yet. Looks pretty interesting. It is Antichrist from Lars von Trier. Uh, don't really know much about this one at all. Horror Man, what's going on, brother? Yeah, Repo Man is just a fantastic film. I haven't actually watched it in a while. I watched it when I first got this Criterion, and I'd seen it before that and everything, and I need to rewatch that one soon. But yeah, Antichrist. Look forward to checking that one out. And this one here, I want to get the first one before I watch this one. That is Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. Probably less glare on that side. Yeah, there we go. So I didn't want to get just the Valley of the Dolls before I check this one out. A Coen Brothers film I haven't watched yet. A lot of these I haven't watched. I just get them all when they're half off and kind of stock up on them. That is Blood Simple. This one looked pretty interesting, so definitely look forward to checking that one out too. You got John Travolta, Nancy Allen, and Blowout. It's glaring off of I don't know what. We got David Cronenberg's The Brood. Looks like a really strange film. Of course, it's Cronenberg, so it's gonna be weird. We have Carnival of Souls. I seen they had that box set. So, yeah, kind of missed out on that. I don't want to buy that having this. Just want to get together. And Dustin Hoffman and Straw Dogs. I don't really know too much about this. I know there's a remake of it that I hear isn't very good, but I haven't seen this original one yet. And then The Thin Red Line is the last Criterion that I have. This was actually gifted to me from my son on Christmas. Really, really good war film. Again, it's not one I've seen the Criterion of yet, but I have seen this movie and it's fantastic. So, Straw Dogs remake wasn't actually that bad. Well, I'll check out the original before I watch that one and compare the two, I guess. But remakes are so hit and miss, which I'm gonna be doing a my favorite horror remakes here sometime soon. Um, there's a couple I want to revisit before I do it though, like the remake of Night of the Living Dead and stuff, the 1990 one of that, because I haven't seen it in so long. I remember really liking it, but definitely want to revisit a couple of them before I go down like a list. Alright, so that's the end of the Criterions. Move on to the Vestron releases, which I've been reviewing. I've knocked out quite a few of them that I've recorded the videos for and everything. Just going to be uploading them and, spacing out the time and everything. So, yeah. So there's reviews up for some of them already. I think last one I uploaded was Return of the Living Dead 3, so Chud 2 is going to be uploaded next. I've already filmed Lair, Parents, and The Gate, so yeah. The number one in the Vestron series, Chopping Mall. I had a lot of fun with this one. I thought this movie was really good. Just, lots of over-the-top stuff going on, and just a blast. I just had a really good time with it. Definitely, it just screams 80s horror, sci-fi, whatever cheesiness. So, yeah, Chopping Mall is a blast, man. I definitely agree. And they have been putting these Vestrons in actual cases now lately, the last couple. So, I've switched all these ones out with good cases instead of that eco crap, but hopefully they continue to do that. And one I didn't really care for too much. I know a lot of people like this movie. But that's Blood Diner at number 2. It was okay. I had higher expectations, I guess. So, just didn't do it for me for whatever reason. And this one here, we actually did a podcast on this one for a review as Waxwork 1 and 2. Lost in Time. I loved the first one. The second one was just weird. I don't know. I couldn't really get into the second one too much. But it was okay for what it was. I mean, it was definitely a lot different than the first one. And the one I just uploaded the review for, absolutely loved this movie. That is Return of the Living Dead 3. I didn't expect anything from this movie, but it absolutely blew me away. And the Vestron transfer was amazing. This one I recommend probably the most out of all of them I've watched so far. Definitely check this one out if you guys have not seen it. Absolutely fantastic. And she is amazingly hot. Yes, hottest zombie ever. Definitely, man. Just a body to die for, man. And then one I didn't really care for too much, which I'll go more in depth when the review is up. And that is Chud 2, Bud the Chud. I was just pretty disappointed in this one. It just fell flat for me. The one-liners, the jokes, everything like that didn't hold up very well. It was my first time watching it. I didn't grow up with it or anything. Maybe I'd appreciate it more if I did, but I just didn't care for this film too much. And at number 6 in the Vestron line, Lair of the White Worm, which actually has Hugh Grant in here, and Amanda Donahoe, or however you say her name. Uh, yeah, she was really strange in this movie. Um, yeah, this film is just so hard to explain. It was like the first movie that actually gave me issues reviewing. It was just really weird. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I did the best I could on the review. You guys will have to just wait and see when the review's up. I did like 5 or 6 takes on it, and I just couldn't do it for some reason. I don't know, but definitely different. I recommend giving it at least a watch. But this one was a little more entertaining. That is Parents with Randy Quaid, Mary Beth Hurt, and Sandy Dennis. Uh, I liked it. A lot of people said that they didn't care for it too much. That they kind of like fell asleep watching it. It was kind of boring, which I can see that to an extent. It wasn't an over the top, cannibal movie like Microwave Massacre or something. But I enjoyed it for what it was. Randy Quaid did great in that role. It was weird seeing him in a serious role like that. It was just, I don't know. He was really disturbing in this role. It's just sad what happened to him, in recent years. But I recommend checking out Parents. Parents is a lot of fun. I watched that one a lot growing up. Yeah, and I don't think I'd seen hardly any of these Vestrons like when I was younger, besides like the Wishmasters and stuff like that. But that was my first time watching Parents, and I think it held up really well too. And I host Dead Michael's YouTube channel. If you guys want to listen to the podcast that we did on these films, this is my next one up to review. I'll probably just do the first one because I don't want to rewatch all three again. I'll probably just rewatch the first one just to get refreshed on it and review that one and leave a link to the podcast because I just don't want to watch the other two again right now. It hasn't been that long since I've seen them, so. And brings us to number 10 is The Unholy. I don't really know anything about this movie. I kind of watched the trailer a little bit when they announced it as a release. Of course, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna buy it anyways. But yeah, I like spiritual horror stuff. The Exorcist, Stigmata, stuff like that. Um, so definitely look forward to checking this one out. And that brings us to any of these films. I hear the first one's pretty good, but that's really about it. But definitely look forward to watching them though. They sound pretty interesting. And there's tons of features on the first one. The other two, isn't hardly any. Um, I haven't been showing the backs to any of these, but I know you can't see because of the glare. But the first one's got a ton of features on there, and I guess I just didn't care about the other two enough. So yeah, feel free to say whatever, guys. Ask me anything. I'm almost done with these movies, and then it's just whatever. So. Um, This one here looks really interesting. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've heard great things about it. Slaughter High at number 12. Um, yeah, this was in. I've been watching a lot of people's like countdowns of slashers from the 80s and stuff like that. Some people I just recently subscribed to and everything. And this was on a lot of people's list. I've never seen it, so it's definitely one I'm looking forward to checking out more than some of the others. Slaughter High is a fun slasher, cool mask too. Yeah, I watched the trailer to it, man, and it looks like it's right up my alley for 80s slashers. Some of these don't even, I don't know, appeal to me too much. I mean, I don't know, like The Unholy doesn't appeal to me like this does. I mean, this is definitely more my kind of movie by the trailer and everything. And this one here, I don't know what to make of this. The next one at number 13 in the series being Gothic. I have no idea. I watched the trailer and I still have no idea. Um, I hear it's super cheesy but fun. I don't know. I'd never even heard of this movie until Vestron put it out. So if anybody's seen Gothic, let me know what I'm in for because I have no clue. This just looks strange. I don't know. Still curious if they're gonna release more of these Vestrons because of Lionsgate being up for sale or whatever. And Gothic is bizarre, but not bad. Definitely cheesy. As long as it's cheesy, man, that's good for me. I love my cheesy. What is it? 86. So I believe most of these were from the 80s, besides like the Wishmasters and stuff like that. But and then the last title that they released, well, I mean they released this with Gothic, but at number 14 is Class of 1999. This is another one that I'm really excited to check out. I'm waiting for the Watchers double feature from Vestron. I don't know what that is either. I don't know what the Watchers is. I know what the Watcher is with Keanu Reeves, but never heard of the Watchers. Yeah, Class of 1999. This looks like it's going to be just a complete blast, and I want to get through the Corey Haim's and the Watchers. So might be one I want to check out. I loved when he was still alive and him and Feldman were doing all the movies together and everything. It was a better time. I don't know. Yeah, Class of '99. I want to hurry up and get these other reviews done just to get to this and Slaughter High. But I'll get there soon, and then after that, I'm probably gonna start the '88 films slasher classics reviews. Because I'll be on a different shift, and I'm gonna grab some other titles here just to finish off that section where the Vestrons were. Um, these are just random. I got a couple Umbrella titles, one Indicator, and two. Is the 1990 Night of the Living Dead, and that's the other reason I want to rewatch this before I do my favorite remakes. Is I want to check out this Umbrella release. I hear it's a really good addition and good transfer and everything. I was kind of seeing what was on here as far as features. Not a whole lot of features, but yeah, of course, directed by Tom Savini, and I know Romero was involved with this film as well. I think John Russo produced it too. Yeah, he was. Romero did the screenplay and everything for the 1990 version. So, cause I remember enjoying this one quite a bit. So I definitely want to revisit this one. And Umbrella does their reverse art like companies like that should, which this is one that came with it that people are used to seeing. Of course, you had Tony Todd, Bill Moseley, Patricia Tallman, Tom Towles, who was in House of a Thousand Corpses and everything. So, and then we got the Umbrella release of Silver Bullet. I haven't watched either one of these Umbrella releases. Hopefully they're really good transfer and everything, and I definitely want to get some more releases from this company, like the Dolph Lundgren version of Punisher, the first Punisher movie that came out. That's one I grew up watching a lot, and I really like that movie. So, and my one and only Indicator release, which again, this is a company I want to get some more titles from, assuming that the transfer and everything is good. We got John Carpenter's Vampires with James Woods and Daniel Baldwin. Yeah, this movie is just a lot of fun. It's not like deep like Bram Stoker's Dracula or nothing, but just lots of action stuff going on. I enjoy it for what it is. And then two films I still have not opened. I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch these, but I just like to have them. I don't know. That is Necromantic. Yeah, I don't know if I can watch these or not. I mean, nothing bothers me, so I should be just fine. But just seem really odd. And of course, Necromantic 2. And these are both limited of 10,000 on the first one and 5,000 on number 2. So, yep, still. Yeah, I love both those indicators. Awesome as well. So, I mean, their transfers, are they comparable to Scream Factory and Arrow and all that stuff, or I didn't even put them in to, you know, like skim through on the air on the umbrella or indicator release. I've just opened them up and looked inside. That's all I've done. So yeah, that is all of my Vestron, Criterion, and just some random companies that I may or may not keep collecting. Like I say, I've already sold all my Synapse films, uh, Draft or not Synapse, but Severin and Draft House, and um, you know, oh, you're saying they are comparable to Stream Factory and Arrow and stuff? Cool, cool, yeah. And those umbrella releases aren't really too expensive either. I think the indicators are a little bit higher, but you know, they come with great packaging. Looks like they got some good features. So yeah, that movie looks it looks good, but I don't know. I guess by the trailer it looks like people outside, um, you know, not involved with that and everything. But I got my keyboard all over somewhere else here. So there we go. I move stuff out of the way to set the camera up, and then I can't get to anything. But yeah, Quiet Place looks pretty good though. I mean, it's got like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which means absolutely nothing to me. But um, it's better than a 0%, I guess. So yeah, I probably won't be picking too much up this month just because of finances are going to be a little short this month. But definitely a couple things. I know Tuesday is what Insidious: The Last Key comes out, which is probably the only. Um, why is it being? I've had problems with Blu-ray.com lately. I don't know what's going on, but keep having to like exit out and go back. I don't know. Not set that up too well. Uh, yeah. Feel free to chat about whatever, guys. Trying to get to. There we go. Maybe it must work now. I don't know. We'll see. Not pretty quiet in here tonight. I did pick up the new Star Wars. Of course, I had to get that Steelbook. Haven't watched that one yet. Probably watch that tomorrow as well. I still haven't watched even Rogue One. I haven't even watched that, but I don't think I have to watch that because it doesn't coincide with this one. I don't think. I could be wrong. I don't know. If anybody out there is a Star Wars fan, please let me know. I picked up the Arrow House collection this past week. Yes, I have that one as well. Fantastic set. What releases am I looking forward to? Like I say, Insidious: The Last Key. Uh, I definitely want to get at some point. I don't know if I'll pick it up on release day, but that's the only thing really coming out Tuesday that comes to mind. I'm still trying to get to. Yeah, so this you got that and Father Figures, which I hear is okay. I mean, that's not like a must buy day one thing or anything. And you got Celtic Pride coming to Blu-ray. That's awesome. I can't remember if I like that one or not. And then the following week um, is the official Jason Michael. What's going on, man? Oh, not a whole lot actually. But yeah, you got the official release of Deep Red from Arrow on April 10th, which I did a complete unboxing and menu screen for you guys of that. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely do so. Yes, I got the Best Buy Steelbook, the 4K edition, which pretty nice Steelbook, not bad. It's pretty decent. Figured I'd go ahead and get the 4K. It was only like $5 more, and you get more for the codes. So I'm not gonna take the disc out or anything, but I'm sure there's plenty of unboxings for that all over YouTube. I didn't do one because I got it like the day of. For some reason, Best Buy has been having issues. Everybody that pre-ordered this steelbook in my hand got it like the day of, and usually we get stuff early. Rewatching the Terminator. I think a lot of people, is T2, which is probably mine as well. Now, I actually like Salvation as well. A lot of people hate that one, but I enjoy that one. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just. I think it's got a lot of grittier, darker scenes in it. And T3 probably my least favorite. And Genesis just not very good. Seen that new steelbook for Genesis though. T2 is one of the greatest sequels of all time. Yes, it is. What do you guys think is you know other great sequels or sequels that are better than the originals? Doesn't happen too often, but a couple come to mind. I'm sure. Like for me, I like Texas Chainsaw 2 better than Texas Chainsaw. And there's a couple others I can't think of right now, but Godfather Part 2. I've never watched any of the Godfather films like all the way through. I've only seen bits and pieces. I have the DVD collection and like the box set, but haven't set through any of them yet. I don't know. It seems like a lot of dialogue, a lot of like having to pay attention and stuff. What other sequels are as good or better than the originals? Trying to think. I gotta kind of like look around my shelves and stuff, and I don't know. Some of the Final Destinations are pretty good. I don't know if they're better than the first. Some of the Saws, things like that. I'm trying to think of non-horror stuff, but what's that about Arnold? No, I don't know. Is there something else going on with Schwarzenegger? Friday the 13th. Yep, yep. And I think I like part six, six, four. No, four. I think part four is one of my favorites. Oh, he's in the hospital. Really? What's going on with him? Hmm. No, I didn't. I didn't hear that about Arnold having open heart surgery. Really? Wow, that's crazy. He's in recovery and doing well. Well, that's good. Does anybody know what happened? Did he have a heart attack or what happened? Man, I know he's getting up there in age and he doesn't exactly take it easy. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, Deep Red comes out the 10th, and I did get the one from Diabolic here. Came in perfect shape, nice and early and everything. I'm not gonna take everything out. Open heart surgery, but he's in recovery right now. Yeah. So, like I said, what happened to him? Did he just was it something that was planned, or have a heart attack, or I didn't hear anything about it. Yeah, check that out if you guys want. I'm not gonna take everything out right now. I'll leave a card or something. But yeah, picked up some other movies too, but I'm not gonna go through them right now. I don't know why. It's been a long, long day. It's like 10 o'clock my time, and I've been up since 3 a.m. So just wanted to chat with you guys. I like doing this stuff on Friday nights and see what everybody's up to, see what everybody's plans are for the weekend, and what you guys are picking up, and all that good stuff. Uh, can't remember. Yeah, you got those couple Scream Factory titles coming out that I guess Terminator needed his batteries replaced or something. Probably. I'm glad to hear he's doing well, man. We can't lose any more people that we grew up with, man. There's not a whole lot of them left that grew up in the 80s action stars and horror people. They're all just getting up there in age and passing away, man. And all my heroes are dying. Uh, so yeah, you had Scream Factory's Crucible of Horror and Full Moon High coming out on the 10th. Of course, Greatest Showman, which I hear a lot of people are picking that one up. And there's like one, two, three, four, five, six different editions of The Greatest Showman, too. So you have a Target exclusive and a 4K and a 4K exclusive. That might be a Walmart thing. Picked up the limited edition of Too Fast, Too Furious on Blu-ray. My least favorite of the franchise. No, 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 it's not. 3 Tokyo Drift is, I don't know. That one's like Halloween 3. It's like it doesn't belong. It should be its own thing. I don't know. Nobody was in it till the very very end. Too Fast, Too Furious is actually pretty good. That one's not too bad. But yeah, you got Greatest Showman comes out. You got 4K editions of The Incredible Hulk, Knowing, with Nicolas Cage, Mohawk from Dark Sky Films, which I should be getting a review copy in, hopefully before it comes out. We'll see. And Molly's Game, My Friend Dahmer, which I hear is terrible. Too Fast, Too Furious is my favorite Fast and Furious movie. Really? I gotta say the original is my favorite. And a lot of that's because we went to the movies and seen it when it came out, when, you know, everybody was souping up their Hondas and getting all into that lifestyle. Am I ready for Avengers Infinity War? I don't know. I'm not a big superhero person. I mean, I'll watch it, you know, might even go see it, but they're all just the same pretty much. They all just kind of blend together. I don't know. It's always the same kind of style and the same outcome. You know, I want to see the bad guy win or something. You know, just really change it up and do something different. I don't know. I mean, I'm more excited for like Deadpool 2, which I'm hearing is having issues. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what's going on with it. I don't know if it was getting pushed back or getting something's going on with Deadpool 2. I can't remember. If anybody knows, let me know, because I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. But yeah, I hear that My Friend Dahmer's not very good. But getting uh, and you got that Phantom Thread with Daniel Day Lewis, which I know nothing about that movie still. I should probably watch that trailer or something. I mean, he's a fantastic actor, and all his movies are pretty good. So it might be one I. And you got a 4K release of Push. Why? I have no idea. It just seems like an odd choice. I know they're doing a 4K of Escape Plan and stuff too. Like, aren't there better movies out there to get 4K releases than run of the mill movies like that? I don't understand. Only Fast and Furious movie I saw in theaters was Furious 7, but I only did for Paul Walker. Yeah, I'm sure that was pretty emotional, seeing that one at the movies right after he passed away. And I know they did that. I think I've seen that one at the movies too. And they did that tribute and everything to him at the end of the movie. I've seen a lot of them because they used to come out like my birthday weekend or like the weekend before, and so we'd always go to the movies and see Fast and Furious for my birthday when they came out. But I don't think this last one was timed right. I can't remember. I think I've seen Red Squad, Hell to Pay, animated film. Seeing what else comes out next month. You got Deep Blue Sea 2, which actually the trailer doesn't look too bad, to be honest. And I enjoy the first one. I think it's hilarious. But I'm sure the second one's not going to be good, but the trailer looks fun. And anything else coming out? I don't know. Nothing's really jumping out at me here. You got the Boneyard release coming out from, I believe, is it Code Red or Scorpion? Or, I mean, I know they're kind of like the same company, I do believe. Which 88's putting that one out too, so I will probably go for the 88 release of the Boneyard. We got Cyborg from Scream Factory with Van Damme. That might be a purchase for me just because I love my Van Damme, man. I don't know. Uh, it's one of my favorite action stars growing up. And then next month, too, you will have your 2 year anniversary of Deadpool release, your 4K of Deadpool. I don't know how many versions of Deadpool have been out since that movie has been out, but it's been a lot. It's insane. I'm sure that 4K is gonna definitely sell well. It looks like it's probably a steelbook. Yes, it is a. Is it a Best Buy? Scream Factory should be announcing some big titles soon with their Warner deal. Yeah, we'll see, man. They've been announcing like, what was the last collector's edition they even announced? Was Ninja 3, right? A collector's edition of a movie they already have put out. So they've really been slacking on the collector's editions. Aside from, what was it, Behind the Mask? Genzo, you're here. Thanks for joining, man. Did you hear Rob Cohen might come back and direct Fast and Furious 10, which would be the final Fast and Furious? And Scream Factory says they have some big stuff coming. They say that all the time, and their big stuff's gonna be like, "Hey, we're putting out more steelbooks of movies we already released." I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't do like the Halloween movies in steelbook or something, seeing how well their John Carpenter films are selling. What else would they probably? I heard someone mention Too Fast, Too Furious. I take it you're a Fast and Furious fan, Genzo. Yeah, I got a feeling they're just gonna start re-releasing like everything in a steelbook that's a collector's edition, and everything that's not a collector's edition. Um, they're gonna make a collector's edition. That someone was talking about the cheetah. They teased the cover art already to what? Return of the Living Dead 2? Really? I must have missed that. That's one I had not seen. I know there's a lot of bootlegs out there for the Blu-ray, and the DVD's like even hard to get. I hear it's not very good though. When I was talking about Return of the Living Dead 3, people were saying Part Two's yeah. I love Return of the Living Dead. I love Return of the Living Dead 3. So, I mean, I'd have to definitely pick it up, which is gonna kind of wish Scream Factory would have done Return of the Living Dead 3 instead of Vestron, so you can keep them together. But I've seen the ones after 3 too, and they're just not good at all. I think one of them was what Return of the Living Dead, like Necropolis or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. But man, the sequels after 3 were just terrible. I sent you a blurb about Rob's Devil's Rejects sequel. I seen a lot of people were joining 3 from Hell. You know, the sequel to Devil's Rejects. You got Clint Howard's in there, and Dee Wallace, and of course everybody. Your main 3 are back, and so yeah, he's definitely got a really good cast going. Yeah, I might have to get the other Deadpool steelbook just because it's 4K and put it next to the other Deadpool steelbook. It was super hard to get when it came out. Now there's millions of copies of it for whatever reason. Yeah, the Scream Factory releases too next month is Doctor Detroit with Dan Aykroyd. Sorry, it's a Shout Select title. I'm just used to saying Scream Factory. I have no idea why, but I will give Rob that. He likes using older horror icons. Yeah, and he likes working with a lot of the same people too. I don't know. I don't think he's worked with Clint Howard before, but I love Clint Howard, man. I think he just has that look, and just everything he's in, he just draws the attention. I don't know. I didn't care for Evil Speak too much, but I did like him in it. So yeah, you got that Shout Select of Doctor Detroit with Dan Aykroyd coming out. 4K release of A Few Good Men. And of course, my 4K of Grease. Definitely got to grab that at some point. And Killer Clowns. I think it's April 24th. Yeah. which my buddy Rockin' Blues was nice enough to go ahead and pre-order for me and use his Prime, and so yeah, I wanted to lock in that $18 price and not have to pay like $30 for it. So uh, thanks, man, if you're watching this, for doing that for me. Really appreciate that. Yes, all three of them are getting a 4K if I remember right. Right. I just can't do it, man. And you know, Matrix was like one of the first DVDs I ever bought, and it's like, man, this is amazing animated. The Gotham by Gaslight. What did you think of that, Genzo? I I'm gonna have to rewatch it or something because I was falling asleep trying to watch that movie. It just I don't know. It seemed to have some pacing issues. Hey, Horrorman Mike, what's going on, man? Glad you can make it in. Usually like one of the first ones in here, man. Watched your update, by the way. I didn't comment because I'm fucking lazy, I guess. But man, that was massive update, dude. That was insane. Yeah, everything's good, man. Hope everything's good with you too. Uh, yeah, yeah, dude. That you had a freaking insane update, man. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. And it's funny. Yours was the one where you got that bloodbath for like $5, right? Was that your update? I watched like 4 or 5 updates today, so I'm kind of trying to remember whose was whose. Wish Twister would get a 4K release. Yeah, did it even have like a proper Blu-ray release? I know it was part of a 3 pack, and it was had like a bare bones. Wait for about five. You got 70 titles coming in, or gonna be 70 titles on the next update. Holy crap, dude! I'm trying not to cuss too much. My kid's over there, but he's got his headphones on. He can't really hear too well, but never know. My haul this week will one Blu-ray. Yeah, dude, I haven't picked much up either. Everything that's in my update is stuff that I think 90% of it is what I ordered from the money I got from selling movies. I am the tightest budget I've had in a long time right now, and then after I do finally get caught up on stuff, I gotta say for Days of the Dead indie. The reason I have so many because I use gift card for Amazon. Oh, you want a $500 gift card from your job? Ah, so yeah, I get a well, I don't anymore. They put our bonuses on our check now, but we used to get like a point thing, and you redeem your points for like gift cards and shit. And I use those for my 55-inch Samsung 4K TV, which was free. I got my 4K player for free. Um, some other things, a few movies here and there, but I haven't spent like $500 on movies. So, and you got uh, all those Screen Factories brand new with slips, man. That is insane. Did those come from Amazon or? I do want to pick up the Accident Man at Family Video, but they're asking $5. I know you don't like to spend too much on your DVDs, there, Genzo. You like those 2 for 3s, man. I do too. Did you hear Transformers 6 is now officially canceled? Uh, I don't really care, but no, I guess I've heard now, but not big on. I still haven't even watched it the last night, or is it last night? Is that the last one? Is that correct? And they're just eye candy. That's all they are. I don't really care about the story anymore. I don't actually. No, I got those through a trade. Oh, you got all the Screen Factories with the slips and everything. But it was you that got that bloodbath for $5, right? Because it's funny that I was actually uh, looking for that movie because I was like, man, I want some more Arrow box sets. And I know Bloodbath was one that a lot of people. And most of my Screen Factory Blues as they were released to. I got to pay extra for slips. Yeah, I was late to the game on Screen Factories, man. I didn't start getting into them until I started YouTube and started getting into the horror community like I am now. And I think I might have had a couple by like accident, but yeah, it's paying like $20 or more for slips is freaking ridiculous. There's just no point. Um, I've gotten lucky with I actually have some stuff I'm actually selling because my dog is going through some medical issues. So I started a GoFundMe. Oh man, you got like $1,000 in bills on your dog already? Well, I hope he's doing all right, man. Wow. Sorry to hear that, brother. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not trying to be rude to your comment or anything, man. That is sad, dude. I feel for you, definitely. Um, I was looking to get that before I watched buck ish range, and I'm like, I don't know, because a lot of people were selling that like really quick. So I'm assuming it's not a very good movie. But it's got my man Sid Haig in it, man. So I gotta have it, and it's an Arrow box set. So those two together, I gotta put it in the collection. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of like black and white movies, so I don't know if I'm really gonna like it too much. But say with Sid being in it and everything, if I can find it cheap enough, I'll definitely add that to the collection. I mean, I don't know how you got it for $5, but I never get that lucky. Um, I do have that deep red set, and she's a Datsun, and they're known for back problems, and her legs went out the other day. It's costing me like $1,500 plus to get things done. Holy crap. Black and white films are amazing, says Genzo. And Horror Man has the set of Bloodbath and loves the artwork. I think that was another one that I've seen. Alright, bro, so far I actually have a GoFundMe page if you want to. Yeah, man, feel free, dude. Uh, yeah, I'm down to help out if I can, man. For sure. I know medical bills, even for pets, are outrageous, and it's not like you have insurance on them through your work or something like you do your family. And pets are your family too, so I don't know why they haven't been included in medical. Like everybody considers their dogs or their cats or whatever as part of their family, and I don't own any myself. I have in the past, but Arrow's gonna make an announcement. They just made an announcement for some titles that none of them really interested me. And Genzo's still paying medical, but I think we all are, man. To be honest with you, uh, I'm not paying an actual medical bill right now, but I'm still paying a dental bill for them redoing the same tooth that they messed up to begin with. I try to fight with insurance companies, man, and it just doesn't. I don't know. You just give up after a certain point. You're just like, screw it. I'll just pay it. I don't know, man. Insurance is such a rip off here in the states. It's ridiculous. They got uh, UK and Canada and all that, man. Their medical, putting it in. Yes, Genzo, insurance companies suck. Yeah, I'd rather pay an extra $10 a week in taxes and have everybody covered, where everybody can just go do what they need to do. And Outlaw, man, what is going on? I haven't spoke to you in a long time, brother. What's new with you, man? Can't remember what the last video I watched of yours. I know you were doing some pickups with your new, just laying low with your new lady friend or something like that was the last video I watched. Uh, yeah, man, has it been that long since I something like that? But Yeah, the states suck for insurance, man. I'd say I'd rather pay $10 a week for everybody covered. Do what they need to do. Take care of everybody that lives in your country, man. Just everybody take care of everybody. And you're not paying hundreds of dollars a week for insurance. It's not even covering anything. It's ridiculous. Oh, but yeah, Arrow announced some new titles. I forget what they were. It wasn't anything of any interest. Even the UK titles weren't anything that I really wanted. I mean, they might. I'm sure they're good movies and everything. Just nothing I really heard of. Um, we got the 4K release of the new Maze Runner coming out next month, and I know we got steelbooks and stuff like that from probably Best Buy steelbooks. It doesn't say Best Buy exclusive on it. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah. April looks weak at Family Video for new titles as well. Yeah, not a whole lot for the month of April, which is good because that's like I said, my brokest month. I'm probably gonna be. All my movies are all packed up right now. I take it you're getting ready to move or something. Then there, I can't even imagine doing that with. I don't want to pack all this stuff up, man. I would have to. I mean, I would have to do it myself because I don't want anybody else touching my movies. But it would be so tempting to just hire somebody to come in and pack all this crap up. But I don't know. Are they being gentle with them? Are they, scratching my steelbooks or what's going on? Yeah, I'm getting ready to move soon. How many DVDs do I have? Or how many movies do I have? I don't really know off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to redo my app on my phone because I've given away probably 500 DVDs, and uh, I don't like anyone touching my movies either. Yeah, I hear you, man. Not even family members. I used to be even worse than I am now. Like I could tell when I come home from work, movie sucks, dude. I never have to do it again. Yeah, I would probably just get rid of like all my DVDs and just say, fuck it at that point. Um, I don't know. At least all the non-horror stuff. Just like I don't know. I don't think I have anything like super rare DVD wise that I can't upgrade to Blu-ray or whatever. And they're just not worth selling. You're only gonna get like a quarter for 'em maybe at Disc Replay or something. I mean, they're struggling to get rid of what they have at this day and age. That's why I gave away like 500 of them. It's just not worth selling on Facebook or anything like that. After shipping and everything, you're not going to make hardly anything. I'd rather just give them to family members and friends and let them enjoy them. And Jason doesn't let anyone touch his movies either. Yeah, that's collectors, man. We got issues, but I used to come home after working like second shift, and I'd see like a movie missing, and I'm at 514 now. No, I got a few more than 514 now. You have about 5,000 horror man. Wow. Yeah, I'm not at your level, man, but and I've actually sold about 30 Blu-rays between Facebook groups, and then the ones I was gonna sell for like $5, I just took to Disc Replay and got a couple dollars for them, which would have been the same after paying shipping, selling them. So it was just like, you know what, screw it, I'll just take them up here. Yeah, that's a lot, man. That is a lot of movies. I think I'm got like 1,320 Blu-rays, and I don't even know how many. Send you your my IFC titles. You will be first on the list if I get rid of my. I'm actually selling my Scream Factory IFC Blu-rays though. Well, all but one because I still have to watch Devil's Candy. Uh, I do have a couple that I'm getting rid of. There's one more, especially my Fast and Furious collection. One more that I'm getting rid of, and I can't remember what it was. There it is. Okay, so yeah, I do have a few Scream Factory IFC titles that I'm looking to get rid of. This one I haven't even watched. I just opened it as that Dementia. It's like brand new condition. If anybody is interested in these, I wasn't planning on doing this, but then Bound to Vengeance, which I actually really like this one quite a bit, but I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff. This was from Family Video, Genzo. So I'd let that one go pretty cheap. 4 Scream Factory IFC collaborations. I'd let him go for a good is Devil's Candy. Because I hear it's freaking amazing. I haven't even opened that one yet. Um, and then I am probably also going to be selling 2 Arrow video titles. 3 Arrow video titles, actually. I worked out a trade with a fellow YouTuber for the limited edition set. I will let you know who that YouTuber is as soon as that package arrives. If you're watching, you know who you are. And again, really appreciate the trade. But I'm going to be getting rid of... Do I have an Independent Records near me? I've never heard of it, so I'm guessing not. I'd have to look it up. I do have a couple of the Exchange within an hour or less from me. But I also have the Bird with the Crystal Plumage Arrow release, the standard edition, limited, or not limited, but special edition. But there's still tons of features on this one. Just, I think the only difference was, you know, the having the book and the box and stuff. Which that one's on its way to me. So I haven't opened this one yet. So this one is up for sale. Cheaper than what you'll get from a store. And then I have Immoral Tales from Arrow, which is just weird. Still watched once, all that. So if anybody's interested in these titles, hit me up. Most of you guys know me on Facebook and everything. So, and The Beast, which is one I actually did enjoy. I don't see myself rewatching it. It is 2-disc set as well, with the reversible art with the, I think it's like French text there. You guys ever hear of CDs outsold digital downloads last year? Really? That's interesting considering that Best Buy is like, I think this is their last year for selling CDs in store and stuff. Or maybe all together. Again, I do not sponsor them. Yeah, if anybody's interested in these 3 titles, hit me up. Let me know. Along with those Scream Factory IFC releases. And we'll work something out. Give you guys a good deal if you're interested. Just trying to get some money together. I want to get that Cat of Nine Tails limited edition and pay for that Killer Clowns Arrow release. Just stuff I know I'll never watch again. And I'm just going to concentrate more on regular Scream Factories and not the IFC stuff. I don't know. It's just days, and I've reached that point. I'm past that point. I got movies that stacked up on my regular shelf of you know, catalog titles, non-horror, just piling up. Just because I buy stuff that's cheap, I sold a lot of those. Ones I bought just because they're $1 at the Dollar Tree or whatever. I just you just reach a certain point. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, you just why am I buying this shit? I don't understand. Genzo, you're trying to cut back? Yeah, because you're telling me about those family video sales all the time. It sucks that my family video doesn't have sales like yours, man. I got to get back to the one that used to be by my work that was about 45 minutes away. It was like right next to where I worked. I'd go there all the time, and they'd have great movies and sales and everything. This one out here in like the country, more country area. No Easter sales this weekend. What? They usually have a sale for every little holiday, and that's not even a little holiday. Well, yeah, I guess sort of, but I don't know. It's kind of a slow night tonight on here. I don't know. A lot of people that normally joined in it join up, but I want to thank Outlaw for joining, man. It's good to hear from you, dude. My family video. What is that? Jason, I guess you don't have family videos out there. It's like what Blockbuster used to be, I guess. Except they don't rape you as much in prices. Might actually get back to renting games up there. Maybe eventually get back playing Xbox. I don't know. It's not worth it to rent movies. I was trying to tell them about Family Video, but they usually run like 3 for $21 on Blu-rays and stuff after they've been out for a few weeks or a month or so, something like that. Actually, just picked up one from there. Picked up Daddy's Home 2 for $10 on Blu-ray. It's probably $7.99 now. So I got this a week or so ago. The only thing is, if you buy Blu-rays from there, you only get the Blu-ray. So, but does anybody actually watch the DVDs that come in the combo packs? I mean, honestly, probably not. I mean, it's nice to have a complete set when it says Blu-ray and DVD. Yes, Genzo, I bought that. But for the catalog titles, I don't really give a shit. You know, if it's something like Arrow or Scream Factory, yes, I want both discs. I want it to be complete and intact and everything. But stuff like Daddy's Home, who the hell cares if I got the DVD? I don't give a shit. You know. And then we have disc replays out here. I don't know if everybody has disc replays. They have stuff like, yes, I have the first Daddy's Home. Like I picked up, Wreck-It Ralph for $7.99 at Disc Replay. Their stuff's usually complete though. I got both discs and everything. Should be getting the slipcover on the way from another YouTuber, which I'll shout out whenever it arrives. Again, if you're watching, you know who you are. I feel like I'm missing comments from you, Genzo. I don't know what you're yapping about. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I picked up from Trini. I was just talking about you. I was showing that I picked up Wreck-It Ralph from Disc Replay. Hopefully have a slip for it coming. I'm still looking for Jeepers Creepers 3. No, don't look for it, man. Just stop. It's not. I am so glad I didn't waste $12 buying that at Walmart because, wow. I might pick it up one day for like $5, but that's my limit on that. It's not good, man. I mean, definitely. Genzo's looking for it for $1.50, so if he finds one, maybe we'll pick up a couple copies and hook you up. I forget what I was saying. I don't remember. Yeah, I'll show you guys a couple other things I picked up. We'll just wait till the update, but from 88 Films. Forget Jeepers Creepers 3, save up and buy the Clown House instead. Yeah, and I seen it was another YouTuber got Clown House off eBay for $30 and thought it was going to be a bootleg and turned out to be the real deal. Which, I don't know if I could watch the movie where the set of that film is where something happened. That's, yeah, T-Money, yeah. Thank you. I always forget his freaking name. I talked to him on Messenger and stuff like his real name, but I forgot his YouTube. But from 88 Films, I picked up Offerings, which is supposedly a Halloween. The movie is good on Clown House. Yeah, I might look. I think I looked for a bootleg at the last convention. I couldn't find it. But usually when I go to Days of the Dead and Whorehound and stuff, you have that VHS SPS, whatever it is, it does like a something for used copy Jeepers Creepers 3. Yeah, definitely don't waste some money buying it new, man. It's just terrible. Um, but yeah, they have a bootleg table set up. And Genzo picked up Brimstone based on the reactions from you folks here on YouTube. Yeah, I gotta watch that one too. You guys were saying it was kind of tough to get through at times. Um, so if I can find that Clown House on a bootleg, I think they run like 3 for $10 or something like that on bootleg DVDs of stuff that's not officially out or really outrageously priced. Um, so yeah, from 88 Films, I got Offerings, which looks right up my alley. It's like a great time Halloween ripoff. They said they even used the music or something. Got Children of the Corn 3, the Urban Harvest. I'll show these again in my update because you got reverse art on there too. I don't know if I've seen any. Maybe trade in Daddy's Home 2 for Clown House. Yeah, if anybody wants to trade Daddy's Home 2 for Clown House, I'd be down with that. And picked up the first Children of the Corn. Trying to complete the Slasher Classics line. I'm only missing a few titles. And do I have any of the final? Yes, I have all the Final Destination movies on DVD. I have not upgraded any of them, but I don't think there's a Blu-ray set out for them. I imagine they're probably done with them by now because it's been so long. But so yeah, I picked up Children of the Corn 1 and 3, but I didn't get 2. I think it was either out of stock or it wasn't on sale at the time or something. And then, of course, now it's back in stock, so I'll have to place another order through 88, which is fine by me. I love ordering from them guys. Do a great job, package them pretty good, and everything for coming from the UK. And then the 2 newest titles, along with Offerings, was Alice, Sweet Alice, which comes with a slipcase, which is now sold out. And you have the alternate title of Holy Terror, which Holy Terror is the U.S. alternate version for the cut version. And there was some other names it was called by 2 in other countries. I think it was Communion or something like that. I'm trying to be careful with their... I love the Final Destination movies. Have Final Destination 1 through 4 on DVD. Still looking for the Final Destination 5. I don't even remember which one's which to an extent. Like, I know 1, you know. Everybody knows what the first one is about the plane and everything. I don't know, Genzo. I haven't watched it. I just got it. Leave me alone. I'm going to start reviewing those Slasher Classics line when I'm on another shift for a couple months. I'm going to start knocking those out. I've seen some of the films, but I haven't watched their releases yet. I've skimmed through them and stuff like that. And then one that's impossible to get now, sold out of print already because of rights issues with Arrow, and that is Blood Harvest. You got alternate artwork on there as well. So yeah, if you guys have not picked this up yet, I finally got all my Freddy Krueger movies. Good. That's what really counts. Who cares about Final Destination when you got all the Elm Streets? We got Blood Harvest. If you guys come across this, definitely pick it up because it is already going for ridiculous money and everything. I was going to kind of complain about the slip not being in perfect shape, but I don't really care at this point because I'm just glad to have it in my hands, to be honest. So I imagine Arrow is going to be releasing this because they had the rights issues with Arrow. I don't know the full story behind all that. If it was something they were planning on. Oh, you missed out on Alice with the slip? Damn, dude. You're usually on it, too. No, wait, you usually get them later on, don't you? Your 88 titles. And you get a bunch at once. If I remember right. But you get yours from Amazon, right, Trini? Movies, man. I don't know. There's a good old thrill of the hunt. Every now and then I'll stop at Goodwill, but I don't know. this movie, definitely pick up the '88 release. This replay is amazing. I still regretting selling Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel. I thought it was pretty good. I put off watching that one for a long time too, and then I think it was it Outlaw that I got that from? I don't even remember who I got it from. I got it from another YouTuber, Man of Steel with the slip. Man, it's been so long. But yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was great. Uh, but yeah, ordering from '88 Films though, you get skull points. So every so many movies you buy, you get enough points to get free movies and stuff, which is really nice. You don't get that from Amazon, you know. Plus, I don't have Prime or anything either, so. And I know Prime here doesn't work in the UK because I already asked somebody, which is kind of bullshit. I think it should be for all countries that you order from. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Amazon Prime. It shouldn't matter what region it's coming from. Oh. All right. Well, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Man of Steel. Amy Adams makes a good Lois Lane. Amy Adams makes a good anything. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going here. Again, if anybody's interested on any of these titles, hit me up. Let me know. Except Bird's still sealed, brand new. Most of the other ones only watched once. I will give you a good deal on them. I just want to get money together to get that Cat O' Nine Tails limited edition and some other stuff. That's all I want. And I think it's like $50 on Amazon. I think Diabolic is still out of stock on it, so I want to get it before it jumps up to $7,500 like the freaking U.S. release of the Bird one. Jenzo's gonna hit me up for the ISC. I can't do family video prices though, man. I can't go that low. I can't do a 2 for $3 on them, man. You know. Sorry, dude. I can't, man. I apologize, Genzo. It's no can do. You gotta help support my habit too, man. I'm gonna GoFundMe for my Blu-ray addiction. If anybody wants to donate. No, not really. Oh man, it's been over an hour and I'm getting exhausted, so I'm going to probably get out of here. Yeah, we'll make a deal, Genzo. We'll figure something out, man. I got a clear room, and you love your IFCs, so we'll work something out. If you guys got anything else you want to ask me before I get out of here, please feel free to do so. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. You have slips. I don't need slips right now, though. I need money. But we'll see. You know, drop down in the comments, guys, what you want on the next live stream. I don't know if I'm going to do it every Friday. Here soon, I'll be on that other shift, and I don't know what's going to go on. Have a great night, weekend, and safe Easter. You too, Jason. Trini. I'll probably be starting my live streams later, Trini, because I know you join in towards the end of them, so it might work out better for you. So I'll probably be starting around midnight Indiana time, which is like, 9 o'clock on the time YouTube gives me. I don't know. I'm not good at time frames stuff. If you guys would hit that like button before you leave, please do me that favor and do that. I like to get those likes up a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. I guess drop down in the comments what you guys want, any topics or anything. Horror Man already liked. Thank you, brother. I'm going to run out of stuff to start off with eventually. So if you guys have topics, stuff like that you want me to discuss on live streams, please drop them down in the comments. Or for friends on Facebook, whatever like that. hit me up, give me suggestions. After so many, I'm gonna run through everything eventually. So, uh, yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by. It's always fun. Had a blast. A little bit tired this time, but yeah. Have a great weekend. Have a great Easter. Everybody stay safe, and catch you later. Don't forget to follow me on Stardust, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave all the links below. Peace.